Hello, this is Marco with eDirectory, and thank you for tuning in to our eDirectory launch plan video, designed to walk you through this very helpful resource so it can be used as a visual aid while setting yourself up for success here at eDirectory.com. We'll go through each page together so you know how it all works. So let's get started. You should have received an email with a Google Doc link to the hosted eDirectory launch plan. If you received one for the marketing guide as well, we'll cover that in the next video. So why a Google Doc link? Well, since the launch plan is hosted online, it can be accessed anywhere at any time. If you have a Google or Gmail account, simply navigate up to the File menu in the upper left corner and click Copy. We recommend a Google or Gmail account with your eDirectory site, and this way your launch plan and other documents will remain easily accessible in the cloud for your convenience. You also have the option to download the file and save it locally by selecting File in the upper left menu and then Download As. Keep in mind you can re-download or recopy this as many times as needed for new directory projects, for example. You'll always have this live to refer back to, great for updating competitors, revisiting your goals, and drafting your next milestones, and even for testing new ideas or concepts to see how it all fits together. Here we are at the first page of the launch plan, the first tab known as Introduction. Essentially, that we've created 7 easy steps for getting off to a great start at eDirectory.com. Like it says in step 1, smile, everything is about to get much easier. We'll head to the second tab here below, Goal Setting. Here we have the Goal Setting tab. This is great for setting goals and sticking to them. Also, if you've purchased one of our premium onboarding plans available to all clients at any time for a fast-track setup and a dedicated support staffer on hand to work with, we'll use these goals to better understand where you plan to be and how best to get there. Keep in mind there are no right or wrong answers here, so be sure to be as honest as possible and set reasonable, attainable milestones for your goals with this helpful section. Next up, tab 3, General Website Information. In the general website information, you'll have a convenient place to list all of the resources available to your site, like domain names, social media profiles, currency, and an idea of who your members and users will be, the essential participants in your online community. Nice to have it all in one place. Next up, tab number 4, Membership Levels. In the Membership Levels tab, you'll have the option to visually map out how members and users will interact with your site, essentially what they'll be getting for what they'll be paying for. Remember, you can create membership levels for specific features only, like if a sponsor would like to run banner ads, or a local events company wants to list their events on your site, as well as general business listings that will have access to use the site with all features available. Keep in mind, nothing here is set in stone and can be changed on the fly. Best to start simple and optimize as you grow, getting invaluable feedback from your first 25 paying members. This tab makes it easy to visualize how they'll all work for your site, making your configuration a breeze. Next up, tab number 5, Category Structure. In the Category Structure tab, you'll be able to define unique categories for each of your key features. Keep in mind, the Deals engine shares the same categories as your listings, which is why you don't see the Deals module available here. You can define your top level and sub-level categories here to make organizing your online community as easy as possible. When you're ready to get started and defining these in the system, you can do them manually or with our import tool via a .csv file. Be sure to search the knowledge base or getting started video series about categories and imports for any additional information. Next up, tab number 6, the mobile app. On the Mobile App tab, you have the opportunity to define the key information you'll want to know in order to launch your mobile app, like the Google Developer Account for the Android App Store, Apple Developer Account for the iOS App Store, and the Facebook key to connect your app to all the powerful features available with the largest social network on the planet. We also provide a premium app submission service here at eDirectory.com should you prefer to have this set up for you. You'll also find some helpful links below. Next up, tab number 7, the Competitors tab. On the Competitors tab, you'll find a handy area to define your direct and indirect competitors, their websites, and key social media accounts. It is always highly recommended to keep close tabs on the competition. See what they do as far as promotions or new content, see how your industry is moving, and many times there's no need to recreate the wheel, so you can find valuable tips of inspiration by doing some competitive market research with the organizations you've listed here, industry as well as participant. You can also update this as you go along and refer back to it as needed. If you have a premium onboarding plan, this will also help your directory coach know more about your industry or business for some more insightful consultation about best practices. Make sure to utilize this space as it will help you find your niche as you grow and adapt. Next up, tab number 8, Email Directory Coach. So if you've made it here, congratulations. You're all set with getting the essentials of your site mapped out and on paper. You can now get started on making the configurations in the website directly and bringing your vision to life. If you're an onboarding plan subscriber, simply reach out to your directory coach and they'll be in touch to get your site all set up for you. We look forward to seeing what you build with us here at eDirectory.com. Well, that about wraps up our coverage of the eDirectory.com launch plan. If at any time you need a new link to where the directory launch plan or marketing guide are hosted, or if you have any questions or need assistance, always feel free to request it from support by chatting, emailing, or creating a ticket. This was the eDirectory launch plan video. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.